So I just got this box about 5 minutes ago from the wet spot, and this should have my Bumblebee Auto Sinkless in it. And after I'm done unboxing these, I'll give an explanation on why this video didn't come out quicker and some other new fish and updates I've done. So let's just get right into the unboxing. So I opened the top up because I don't want to give away my address, but we open up the box. It's just a warning that you should about the policy, and yeah, I only live about 2 hours away from the wet spot, so I get ground shipping, so it doesn't matter too much with the overnight. So, oh man. Bumblebee Auto. The heat packs are still warm, which is expected. And I'm pretty sure they might be in this bag. Maybe. I actually haven't seen them package anything this way, so it's kind of... Nope, that's not the bag. Alright. So the bag is right there, so just gonna... I'll put the camera down for this one. So I got the paper done, and this is my live reaction to the fish. Oh man. They are much smaller than I expected. But they all seem to be alive. There's 6 of them in there. Extra small. Wow, these are cool. I'm gonna put them in the quarantine tank and I'll be back. So these fish are the Bumblebee Auto Sinkless, and they are pretty rare, I've heard. I had to special order these online, but they are some of probably the coolest auto out there. And they get about 1.5 inches, and they're going into the Amazon Biotope tank I'm working on right now. They are wild, so I'm going to treat them with some meds, but why are they the coolest auto in my opinion? The pattern. The pattern is probably the coolest thing, as they do camouflage like this in the wild, and I just think it is really cool. Now the tank they are in has a lot of biofilm, which is basically their natural food. I will try and feed cucumbers and some other algae wafers to them, but for now I think this should do them good for about a few days. And if you have not already seen, this tank has 10 ruby tetras that I picked up last Monday, yeah. And as you can see, these tetras get passed up quite often because people don't know that the color that you see them at the store, like this gray orange color, is not their actual color. Their actual color is like this big one right here, and they're gonna get more colorful than this, but this is just to give you an accurate representation of what they will look like. They will turn this bright red from the gray that they are, like that one. They will turn a bright red, and the way you can tell, like that. So basically the way you tell that the ruby tetras are comfortable in their new setup is that they turn that red color that one. I'm pretty sure it's a male. I don't know how to tell the difference, but they get passed up often, like I said, because at the store you see them kind of grayish, orange maybe, but when you take them home and let them settle in, they really are the gem of the tetra world. So this tank is a 10-gallon quarantine, and like I said in the last video, this was the saltwater tank, but I will be setting that up soon after this tank is a QT, because, well, the other tank isn't really done yet. So, and this gives me a chance to see how they act and just give them some medications. But as you can see, they are starting to get kind of active. And the other major change I've made is to the shrimp bowl, the YouTube's first Taiwan Bee shrimp bowl. And before we get into this, this is a rescape, because the other scape I just didn't really like. There were a lot of plants, and this is how the new scape looks. So I replaced the light. The old light is still right here, but I switched it out because I think that this gooseneck lamp just helps condense more light into the actual bowl itself. And I still kept the same piece of wood. I still kept the rocks, but as you can see, this bowl is just a lot more green with plants. So the plants in the back are Rotala Bangladesh, which I picked up a tissue culture for about 11 bucks. I should have gotten more because, like I said, when I picked up the ruby tetras last Monday, I also picked up these plants, and they're actually doing very well. I will put up a picture of what they look like when I put them in, and a picture of what they look like compared to now. But I've had to trim it and replant some about once within the first week. And this is a plant that's name is too long. I will put it up on the screen, but it's called micro something. But I do think this tank is ready for shrimp. And this Saturday I'm actually going down to Seattle, so I might stop by the store. And I emailed the manager, and he actually said that they have some red wine Caridina shrimps in here at the store. So I will probably be picking some of those up and keeping it the same kind of Caridina Taiwan Bee bowl that this was. But I just think that's a lot more suited for shrimp. I have more plants. Way more plants are actually going really, like that stem over there has been propagated and is going back, and as you can see, there are some tiny stems next to the adult plants. And I just think that this is a pretty nice rescape in my opinion. I would love more opinions down in the comments, but I just think that it's somewhat ready for shrimp, and that they will do pretty fantastic in here. So I added the autos in after about an hour of acclimation, and you can see that there is one on the wood right now, and can really get to, which I like. And if I zoom out, this wood is covered in biofilm and algae, which is the perfect food for the autos. And there is one that's on the wood. I see maybe three over there. There's one right here between my fingerprint. There's one more somewhere that's probably hiding. But yeah, so I will be doing updates on these guys, as I've heard that they are kind of sensitive to water conditions. So I won't be changing the water too much. They will be going into a tank filled with wood and leaves and tannins, mimicking their natural habitat. These guys are wild, so I'm hoping that they get to adult size and maybe even breed. I'm not sure. Hopefully, but so this is the end of the video, and just make sure to watch out for a post on Saturday maybe of getting some shrimp for the new shrimp bowl. And this is Northwest Fish Keeping signing out. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.